Alright, I am here at Watson's Battery. This is just across Plum Run and the Trostle Barn thicket. And you can see the Trostle Barn rooftop peeking up through the trees there. So the tree line there is the thicket that runs along Plum Run. So we're now at we're largely where Sickles should have been. His line, should have been all along Cemetery Ridge here, instead of being up at the peach orchard. But he saw all this low swale here where his troops would have been, as too vulnerable to the heights of the peach orchard, which, if you see just past where the roof line of the Trostle Barn is there, you can see a monument peeking up along the ridge there. That's basically the high ground of the peach orchard area. And he didn't want Confederate guns sitting on that ridge launching shells into his troops in the lower ground. So that was his reasoning for moving up to the peach orchard. But after the peach orchard position is collapsed, this is basically the last stand line of the Union. And you'll have, so with Watson's Battery here, these guys were a little bit isolated, and the 21st Mississippi from Barksdale's brigade basically came through the trees across Plum Run, overran this position until they were checked by Willard's brigade, which was basically over here, and is it the 39th New York? I believe so. That's what this marker here is, of Willard's brigade. If we can read it. Some of these are hard to read. Yeah, 39th New York. The 39th New York detached from Willard's brigade up here, advanced on this position to check the 21st Mississippi. The rest of Barksdale's brigade would have been coming through the trees across Plum Run a bit more to the north, and the rest of Willard's brigade would engage them there. And then Wilcox's Alabama brigade would have been north of the Willard's brigade, and that's the brigade that was checked by the charge of the 1st Minnesota. And then eventually more Second Corps troops from the Union lines would join in the counterattack and end up stopping the Confederate charge onto Cemetery Ridge. So I'm not sure how far past this position the 21st Mississippi would have made it. Over there's the Recaptured Farm. I don't believe any Confederate units actually made it to the Recaptured Farm. So it would have been somewhere on this ground here that the 39th New York would have checked the 21st Mississippi. The marker here just indicates that this is where the 39th New York recaptured these guns from Watson's Battery, because the 21st Mississippi would have captured them and then kept going, and then the 39th New York would have countercharged and taken the battery back. So it may have been right on this ground, would be as far as the 21st Mississippi made it.